You can just go.
Hey guys, how's it going? So last night, it must have been about 11 o'clock because it says 12 hours ago on the article, we had an article from Paul Joyce regarding Alisson, the interest from Saudi, and Alisson approving the signing of Mamadashvili, and that the club had basically ran it past him. But before we get to that, little quick reminder to subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and also leave a comment down below to let me know your thoughts on everything we're about to cover. So first and foremost, guys, I will quickly just share with you now the title. As you can see, it says Alisson, Saudi interest was attractive, but I play football for love. The Brazil international is now 32 and believes he still has many years left at Anfield, despite the club's links with Valencia goalkeeper Mamadashvili. I can't pronounce his first name, guys. God, I was fighting that for a while then, guys. Sorry about that. So here we go. Let's get back on track, shall we? Basically, I'll read some of the article out to you. So it says here that Alisson did reject approaches from Saudi Arabia this summer. The goalkeeper said the mind-boggling wages on offer in the Middle East carried a certain attraction, adding he was open to the project later in his career, but his priority was to extend his deal with Liverpool, which still has 3 years left to run on it. On that, bearing in mind he's 32, or going to be, he's 32. We've got Salah, who's turning 33 this year, I think, and also Van Dijk. One of them's turning 33 and one of them 32, whatever. It'll be interesting to see if they can get a deal done for Van Dijk or Salah in their 30s, and then if they can get one done for Alisson. When Edwards was last here, he didn't give long-term big wage contracts to players in their 30s. So let's see if he'd do it with these. Let's have a look, see what happens. So it says here that his declaration comes as the Merseyside club look to future-proof its options by continuing talks for Mamadashvili for a fee of around 30 million. The 23-year-old would like to remain in Spain for a season before switching to the Premier League. The interest in the Valencia goalkeeper has brought scrutiny over Alisson's plans, but rather than thinking of leaving, his commitment appears absolute. The 32-year-old saw Firmino, Fabinho, and Henderson move to Saudi Arabia last summer as part of a coveted recruitment drive with varying degrees of success. Asked about an offer from Saudi, Alisson, who has a deal which runs until 2026, with Liverpool holding an option for a further 12 months, said yes, they had interest. I want to honour my contract and finish my contract here, or make a new one. I am really happy here. My family is happy. I never got to the point where I was talking about wages and things like this. It was just interest. But when you hear about the numbers and the other players are getting, you are a little bit attracted. That is normal. At the end of the day, you play football for love. It is the thing you like to do, but it is our profession, and we want to use the years that we have to make the most of it. I think I am open to that personally, but not now. Now is not the time. So basically saying that he plays football for love. It's his profession, so he wants to use the years he's got to make the most money. He is open to moving to Saudi, but just not now. Like, the time is not ready for him just yet. While I still have my contract here, I will be focused here. If it is in the interest of the club to negotiate my sale, then it'll be a different conversation. Oh, so that's interesting there. I honestly think, guys, that Liverpool will look to sell Alisson next year to get some big money for a goalkeeper anyway. When the interest from Saudi came, I cannot close the door on a big deal without thinking about it. But my decision was always to stay and focus on the one thing that we can achieve, this new beginning, this new start, and I'm really excited about that. We are starting fresh with new energy and look forward to what this season brings for us. It goes on to say that the club needs to prepare for the future. We are not going to last forever here. I am getting old. Not for a goalkeeper, I am still young. I have a lot of energy and I still have much to give for this club. And I want to give the club as much as I can. They will do it for different positions as well. We have so many important players with contracts expiring and the club need to organise themselves for the future. So it's basically Van Dijk, Salah and Trent there. On Mamadashvili, he says he thinks it's a good idea. I knew about the interest before it came out on social media, and that is a good message for me because the club cares about what I think. They are doing the right thing, but on my side, as long as I have my contract here and as long as I'm happy here, the club is happy with me and my family is happy here, I will stay. And that is basically the gist of the whole article there, guys. So I'll leave that with you. Let me know what you think down below. I think it's interesting that he's saying he would go if the club basically said that they'd do it in the benefit of the club, which I personally think they might do next year. That he was open to the move to Saudi for the money, obviously. And that the club need to prepare for the future, which they're trying to do now with important players' contracts expiring. So it's all quite interesting, to be fair, guys. So anyway, I'll leave it with you. We've got the game later on today. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.